The ruins of Hampi in themselves are not that great. Hold on. Don't come with your blazing guns at me already. Hear me out. What if nobody had found these ruins? The ruins, no doubt, has left an amazing mark in the history of India, and it is a proof of the marvelous civilization that existed before us. But what if nobody had discovered this? That begs the question, how did these ruins even come into picture? Who discovered these ruins? The gentleman who discovered these ruins was Colin Mackenzie, who happens to be a Scottish army officer in the British East India Company, who would go on to become the first Surveyor General of India. He visited Hampi in the 1800s and discovered that there's more to this place than what meets the eye. He was a collector of antiques, and he also happens to be an Orientalist, which means he is very passionate about sharing the findings of the East. He surveyed the southern India based upon the local inscriptions, oral histories, manuscripts, inscriptions, out of his personal interest, and later as a Surveyor General of India. He was ordered to survey the region of Mysore after the British took over Tipu Sultan in 1799. He was the one who produced the first map of the region with the illustrations of the landscape and archaeological notes of the landmarks. His collection, consisting of thousands of manuscripts, inscriptions, coins, translations, after his death, which was later sent to the British Library as we know it today. Mackenzie believed that these findings would greatly help East India Company understand the cultures, customs and laws around India. He got the first pieces of information from local priests at the Virupaksha temple in Hampi, and he was the first one to survey Hampi. From 1836, many calligraphic experts started visiting India, started translating the inscriptions, and which could form the basis for coming up with a lot of historical facts. From 1856, photographers started coming to Vijayanagara, Hampi, and started clicking pictures, and there's one Alexander Greenlaw who happened to click 60 pictures, which are still available on the internet and provide a magnificent outlook into what things looked back then, and the ruins today prove an amazing connection to the photographs that he has taken then. Historians by this time wanted to recreate the history of Vijayanagara Empire, and translations of Mackenzie happened to prove a great help. The Archaeological Survey of India started excavations in the 1980, and the Archaeological Survey to date continues its excavation efforts to dig out old treasures from the history of India. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much.